Here we are, guys. It's time for Sister Wives Look Back Part 2. Apparently, it's called How It's Going. Not well, but here we are. And in this one, they'll be reviewing the knife in the kidney scene, and Kody's going to accuse Christine of ruining a relationship with a potential sister wife early on in their marriage. They've never talked about this really before, and Kody's going to freak out at a producer. Kody is on one in this episode. He's activated and crazier than ever. Kody opens up the episode and says, "We're back, and we've had good times, we've had bad times, just like a roller coaster. That's what it's like in plural marriage." But wait, what the heck? They start this episode with the same segment from the end of the last look back, the commitment ceremony, because clearly they need to show Robyn walking out again. Robyn yells, "I can't watch this," a few times and exits again. I mean, we've seen this. Robyn has now evolved from crying to full-on fits and walking off stage. Meri says, "I'm so mad at us," and everyone agrees that the commitment ceremony was a great day. Everyone felt very inspired by the family mission statement and the party. But I'm with Janelle with the whole family mission statement thing. It just seemed like kind of a ridiculous thing to do. Kind of corny. I mean, you can disagree. Let me know what you thought in the comments. Robyn comes back to the couch eventually and says that she can't watch that because it's just too hard. From this point on, they kind of have the choice to watch the clip or not. The next clip is lighter. It's the girls' trip that they took where honestly they looked like they were having fun. They went on segways and had to wear these big helmets. Meri says that they loosened up together when Kody wasn't there. I really couldn't tell when I was originally watching this episode that they had tension at all. No clue. I was totally oblivious. The next clip, the producer tells Meri this is going to be a bit harder. It's the legal divorce situation. I still can't fathom that Meri legally divorced Kody so Robyn could marry him because she kind of screwed herself. I know she wanted to do it so that Kody could adopt the kids, and she actually says she would do it again for the kids. But part of me feels like Kody knew that it wasn't going to work with Meri, and he would maybe have to pay her maybe alimony potentially. Anyways, that's my own conspiracy theory right there. Meri says that the divorce took a big toll on her, and Janelle at that time worried how it would change the dynamic in the family, and she had confronted Kody. In a clip that fans have said, like, Janelle knew. It's almost like she knew the future. She called it out back then, you know. She thought maybe Robyn and Kody are going to ride off into the sunset. And here we are. Well, not the sunset, but Flagstaff. Kody says that the divorce shouldn't have changed anything for Meri, but that she did start acting weird after that because he thinks that she had a power trip, quote unquote, from being the legal wife. And then after that, she got catfished, wanted to leave the family, and would leave for long periods of time. I kind of agree that it affected Meri probably more than she even anticipated, but if she really had a power trip, she wouldn't have offered to do it. Do you guys remember when they went on a retreat in Sedona with Nancy? Actually, this may be the personality test trip. I think it is, and I'm going to do a full recap on that episode later. All the adults had to show with their body, like where they stood, where they were in relationships with the others. Christine didn't know where to go. It was awkward. The wives say that Kody should have been in the middle, but he didn't want to be in the middle at the time. It was like a whole thing, but overall, it was kind of a weird exercise. And we're already at the next clip. The next clip is that time Janelle asked everyone at a restaurant, "Why did you enter the principle of plural marriage?" in a way to wake everyone up, because at this point, things were looking bad. Kody was starting to say things like he didn't want to advocate for plural marriage anymore. Janelle says that this was her attempt to rally. And Christine says that she at that point didn't believe Robyn wanted to have the family anymore. And Christine said that this conversation actually kind of freaked her out because she thought, oh, it's all over. Christine looked really stressed in that scene, I remember. And that was kind of the beginning of the end. And Janelle continued her crusade at that time. I think this was season 17. So they met on Kody Pass to talk about boundaries for conversation. Nancy was totally needed at this point. Kody says he's not writing anything down because he doesn't give a you-know-what. This was shocking to a lot of fans. Up to this point, Kody appeared to care, so it was just kind of weird. Kody pops off and says, ladies, you didn't like each other, so we shouldn't have been a family then. And Meri says that in her mind, even at this point, she was kind of okay, that she thought Kody was okay with Janelle, Christine, and Meri being not in his life so much. He was trying whatever he could, she said, to push them away. Of course, Kody just turns the blame right back onto the wives the whole time. That's how it's gonna be. Next clip is Meri's anniversary date with Kody in the later seasons. The anniversary date from the worst of all time. The time that she brought him Rice Krispie treats. He wasn't aware of what year anniversary it was. It was like 30. It was a big one. And she said something like, what would you do if I tried to kiss you right now? And he almost shuddered at that thought. Like it was not good. Well, after the weird car ride, Meri and Kody got to sit on Kody Pass at dusk. It was getting really dark. They were just sitting there and Kody was ranting about all this stuff. And in the conversation, he told Meri he wonders why some wives don't leave and find things that will make them happy instead of badgering them. Christine immediately interprets that this was probably about her and says, then why, was he so confused why I left? Why did he think it was all out of the blue if he's thinking like this? Which is a fair point. After this, they play the clip when Christine says that they have more fun when Kody's not there. It's like a very small clip, and Kody explodes, swears and everything. And, he says something about how he has to suffer in plural marriage and then they'll get along when he's dead. Kody is just heated at this point, and it's only going to get worse because the next scene is the knife in the kidney scene, and Robyn refuses to watch it immediately. She's not going to have another panic attack, so yeah, she'd probably freak out watching it anyway, so spare us. Kody says that what triggered him at the time was that Robyn seemed to be kind of groveling, asking Christine, could we still be friends in a way? I mean, their kids are siblings. Like, why wouldn't she try to stay friends? Meri says that in that moment, she felt in the middle because she wasn't in the Janelle and Christine club. She wasn't in the Robyn and Kody club, but she still wanted a marriage to Kody, so she felt like she had to defend him. Then in Kody's anger, I think he's just looking at things to make Christine look bad at this point. I think he's just like triggered by the clips. We hear more about that infamous or mysterious person Kody was courting before Christine. Kody says that they were courting someone for a long time. She was friends with Meri, and then she even tried to come back into the family after Christine, but Christine basically said no. I don't know why. I don't know who that person is. It's a mystery person. We'd only really heard about it in their book, but I mean, I did hear maybe that the girl was pretty young, and Christine didn't like her for some reason, but now that's what he means in terms of the sacrifice that he made for her. Because I guess maybe he would have married that extra woman if she approved. Kody at this point in the interview is just super heated after all the Christine stuff. He refuses to watch the big fight with Janelle. He says his breakup with Janelle is very painful. And he's still kind of in denial. He doesn't like to talk about his breakup with Janelle. So he's just really bothered about all that. And yeah, Janelle seems happy as a clam on her side. She's like, well, he has a little bit of a relationship with Garrison now, but no reconciliation, if anyone's wondering. And the producer must just be so over Kody at this point. The last clip is the final clip of season 18 where Meri breaks it off. Kody admits that even in their first year of marriage, things with Meri weren't going well, and he married another wife because he couldn't spend all his time with her, which is really, I mean, ouch. That's really hard to say. I mean, Meri just wants Kody to admit that he loved her at one point and says that the Kody we see today is just someone that she refuses to be married to, and there you go. And she's not. So, and it's all for the best, I think, honestly. I can't believe some of the things that came out of Kody's mouth. I probably shouldn't be so surprised, but it just gets worse and worse. But someone please get Kody a therapist ASAP. He definitely needs one. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching the whole way through. Watch my update for the wives right here. Bye, guys.